my cutest little friends. I hope my dearest children are doing absolutely great. Listen to me out carefully. If at all you are someone who has given KCET and is planning to write COMEDK, or probably you're planning to just miss it out. I'm not going to write COMEDK because of so and so reason. If you have any plans like that, then make sure you watch this video because it might change your mind. Okay, and I'm here with real-time example which could help you understand that whether giving COMEDK would be worth your time or not. So let's talk about 2025, that is the previous year. And let's talk about a guy who wants to get into RVC College of Engineering, CS branch. Okay, and suppose this guy's name is Pappu, and Pappu Baba has got a rank that is 235. KCET first round cutoff was 234 the previous year. COMEDK first round cutoff was 307. Do you think there's a slightest chance for this particular guy to get into the college with the help of a rank that is 235 in KCET? Definitely not, because the cutoff ends at 234, so your rank has to be below it. What about COMEDK? Yes, you can still get entry into COMEDK. Why? Because there's a difference of 73. There's a difference of 73 units over here, and that makes a huge lot of difference. Okay, let's assume, ma'am, it's not always the case. Okay, let's assume the next scenario. Again, Pappu this time has a rank that is 500. First round, he did not get in any of these colleges, basically neither to KCET nor through COMEDK. He waited for the few rounds and basically last round came in. KCET last round cutoff was 499. Has it increased from here to here? Yes, definitely. From 234, it has come up to 499. But does it help him? What about COMEDK? It was 307. The last round, it was 692. It was what? 692. What is Pappu's rank? 500. Can he get the RVC CSE branch with the help of COMEDK? Yes, he can. You get it? This is what I'm talking about, and this is real. This has happened. And this is almost the same for most of the colleges, except MSRIT. I did not see that this trend being followed in MSRIT, but in others, most of the colleges, this is a trend, and I'm going to show you about that as well, which is why I'm telling you, you have very few days left. I know you have 3 days left for COMEDK, but please put in your efforts. Try to score as much as you can, because the competition will not be on the highest side. Most probably the competition is not going to be on the highest side, so you can still give and try your luck out. This is very, very important for you to do so. This gives you an option. Now the next question will be coming in, that is whether should I be joining through COMEDK or not. That is a whole different scenario. But when you do not have options, basically we regret, and I do not want you to go through any of that. So please take this seriously. 2-3 days, invest your time, do as much as you can for COMEDK examination as well. Have your backup ready. Okay? Yes. And if you go beyond that, and if you talk about the difference, okay, in the first round for KCET it was 234, as I said. In the last round it was 499. So the difference is 265. The jump was what? 265. Okay, so if at all you had a rank below it, then probably you had got it, and the jump is just this much unit. It's not too much. Okay, so if at all you have bigger expectations from RVC or any of the top colleges, I'll say not to have it this year as well, because the competition has been really, really high. PU2 examination was on the easier side, but KCET, for some of them, it was on the difficult side. So we do not know, it can be the same or around the same numbers this year as well. Yeah. Now next, talking about COMEDK, the difference that you have between the last round and the first round is basically 385, and that's a huge number. That's actually a huge number. It's mostly because most of the children might have got via KCET the colleges that they want. That's why they might have shifted to it. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you have to stick on to it. You will get options to move out from the counseling rounds and things like that. There are rules. You will be getting videos on all those things which are important for you, and that is exactly why you should be hitting on the subscribe button right now for not missing out on any updates. I have helped you before, and I promise you I'll help you again. I saw a comment under Nite Meenakshi Institute's video that how much ma'am is paid for reviewing this particular college. To be honest, sometimes we do not have to be paid for doing certain things, which is of good. Yeah, so there are no charges. I just did that particular video because I thought that NMIT is something that at least some of the children are looking forward for, and if at all they are in a belief that they can get it via KCET and COMEDK, they should know they cannot get it via KCET and COMEDK. They have a separate examination. Similarly, I'll try my best. I'm not promising you. I'll try my best to review certain other colleges as well, which are there, some renowned places which are there. We'll get to understand whether it's worth it or not, and I'll help you get connections. That day I showed you certain name of the children. You can connect them via LinkedIn and ask them whether the college is worth it or not. So same thing applies over here. Please understand, all these videos are done for you guys, for your better understanding. Make sure you watch it completely. Yes, so if you talk about COMEDK over here, it gives you a 31% chance. It eases up the chances by 31%. Okay, in the first round itself. By the last round, we say it increases the chances by 38% of your entry into the college. By 38%, obviously that is not a big number, but that's not a small number as well. It's not 0%. And until and unless if it's not 0, that means it makes sense over here. Even 0 has a value, right? So please understand that. That is what I wanted to tell you. And how did you get this 31% and all? Is basically when you do the calculation, when you relate this with this, okay, when you relate this with this, for example, 307 minus 234, okay, and divided by 234, what does it give you over here? The top portion gives you the extra rank range that COMEDK gives, right? Extra rank range the COMEDK gives. And what does the bottom portion give you? You are being able to compare it with the KCET rank or the KCET cutoff out there. That is the whole thing. And then you multiply it with the 100, and that's how, and that's how you get the number that is 31%. Yes. So let's go ahead and dig deep, and let's understand what about the other courses which are being offered in the college. Is it also the same or different? So when you talk about RVC College of Engineering, CSE over here, as I said, 499, and here it was 692. CSE with AIML, it was 742. Here it is 890. Okay, I'm not saying the difference will be same all throughout, but yes, there will be a slight difference, and it could benefit you in some ways. CSE with data science, it was 944, and here it was 975. Here the difference is very less, but still. Okay, if you're lucky enough, probably you can get it. Computer science and engineering, 990 over here, and that was 1091. That was the cutoff. These are the last round cutoff, my dear children, please note. Similarly, the same goes for all of the things which is there. I think for industrial engineering and management also, the cutoff remains to be different. So yes, it is definitely going to help you. Aerospace engineering, let's check out that. 2069. Aerospace engineering, here it is 6429. That's a huge difference, yeah? That's a huge difference that basically COMEDK gave you. So please make sure you take it seriously. Yes, yes. So you can take a screenshot of it if at all you want, but obviously things are going to change this year, just giving an idea. Okay. Next thing that we have is PES Ring Road campus. Over here, it is only available via KCET. There is no COMEDK examination. I hope you know that. Okay, so whatever cutoff is there, CSE it is 934, CSE with AIML it is 1494, ECE it is 2380. Everything, there is nothing to be compared with. Why? Because Baba, just a second, okay. I think this is something different. Okay, this is round 1 and this is round 3. Okay, so round 3 was 1654. Starting rank for PES was 934. The last cutoff was 1654 for PES Ring Road campus. So the difference was this much. If at all we try to find out the difference between first round and the last round, let's check it out, right? So 1654 minus 934 is equals to what? 720 difference is there. That's huge. I think it's also because there are no other entrance examination which will allow you entry in PES apart from the management and the JE aspect and things like that. Okay, so yes. Let's go ahead. We have MS Ramaiah Institute of Technology. Here I have seen an opposite trend, as I told you. Here for CSE via KCET it is 2076. But over here in Computer Science and Engineering via COMEDK, the last round cutoff was 1667. So there KCET is leading, okay, and not COMEDK. So over here things have been quite different. If you can just check out the ranks, it will be really, really good. For Aerospace Engineering, let's check it out. So 6536 over here via KCET, and Aerospace Engineering is 14,008. So here there's a difference. I think it's just because for certain courses where the differences are not being found, here the trend that we have been following is the same, but to certain other courses which is CSE and things like that, things are quite different. Okay, let's take another one. AI and ML 3429 is the cutoff over here. It is 3244. Again, this is opposite to the trend. So as I said, the most important branches that mostly children look out for, I think their cutoff is slightly tough over here via COMEDK, and via KCET is slightly eased up. Yes, yes. The next thing that we have is SJC College of Engineering. In SJC via KCET you have aided and unaided branch. Okay, aided as in basically your fee will be comparatively lesser, and unaided there the fee will be more obviously on the upper side than the aided version of it. Okay, not too much, but yes. So under unaided there is only one course, and that is CSE. That is, the cutoff was 4,449, and under aided we have so many other courses as well. So CSE is under aided and unaided both. Please understand the college code is going to be different in this particular case when you have aided and unaided branches. Okay, for the same college you have different codes. So for this you have E021, for here you will be having E284, and only unaided courses are going to be there in COMEDK as well. So you will not have all these courses, just one course will be there in COMEDK, and that is CSE. Over here, if at all you see, CSE cutoff was 4,449, but there if at all you see, the cutoff is 7,156. So that's a huge difference, almost around 3,000 difference is there, and that's a pretty good number. Yes, yes. Now the next college that we have is BMS College of Engineering. Over here again you have aided and unaided branches. In unaided you have more of them, in aided you have less of them. You do not have CSE over here. You have ECE, EEE, Mechanical Engineering, Industrial Engineering and Civil Engineering. This was of the previous year. Courses can be added up, courses can be removed as well. Please know that. Okay. So courses over here, Baba, found in unaided branches starts from CSE and ends with civil engineering. And if at all we check the cutoff for CSE, it was 3870. Let's check the cutoff over here. 3870, here it is 5,312. Again a good difference, almost 2,000 difference is there. Let's take another course related to AI and data science. 4,646 was the cutoff. Let's see over here, AI and data science 5,885. Again COMEDK could help you over here, right? So previous year what happened is that, I always tell this thing, previous year from so many colleges information science and engineering was being removed. Okay, so similarly, and they gave it mostly towards the counseling process. So as of now, if at all there are videos being done on the colleges could be there, but the courses might not be there. Some might be added up, some might be removed as well. There won't be much drastic changes, but yes. Okay, please note of that. Now next thing that we have is basically University of Visvesvaraya College of Engineering. This can be only availed through KCET. There is no COMEDK. Okay, it does not take entry through COMEDK. CSE, at least until the previous year it was like that. So if at all the cutoff you see, it was 5020. USC College has a very comparatively very less fees. Okay, so yes. Civil engineering 55,203, that is the highest one. That is the last round cutoff. Information science and engineering, as I said, was found in only a few colleges, 7,713. Okay. Now, as I said, no counter for COMEDK. So we go to the next KCET college, top college, that is JSS Science and Technological University, or JSS STU. So over here, CSE, the cutoff was 6390. Let's see what is the cutoff via COMEDK. It is 15,742. Can you imagine? It's like too big difference. And I believe mostly the difference is because these colleges, initially the children they try to fill in the seats of the previous colleges out there, and they're more focused on that. Towards the end you have a huge gap being left for these colleges. If at all children are not getting good colleges, they opt out of KCET as well as COMEDK, they go elsewhere. So that could be a reason why there's a huge gap, so that much more children can get entry into the college. So that could be a reason. Okay, also because children might have shifted from COMEDK to KCET by then, when we come towards the top colleges out there. That could also be a reason why there's a huge shift over here. Anyway, we're getting the same college. Okay, you're getting the same college with a very different cutoff. Obviously the fees would be on higher side, but as I always say, have an option, you can choose from it later on. Okay, now We have Best University, Electronic City Campus. This can be availed only through KCET, no COMEDK. Okay. So BTech in CSE and Computer Science and Engineering with AIML is there. Electronics and Communication Engineering is there. The cutoff you can see it is 6,065, 7,283, 7,486. There is nothing to be compared with. So yes, this is it for PES. Now, every one of you who is watching this video, have you hit on the subscribe button? If not, hit on it. I'm telling you, it is definitely going to be super helpful. The reason I'm telling you is that I do not see you guys being updated about things. Later you come and say that, ma'am, do this video, and then you're not aware that, okay, this video have already been done. You are wasting a very important chance to get to understand a lot of things over here. There is no point of making this video as of now. It's just to make you aware. There was an option not to make it, there is an option to make it. Why did I choose to make it? Because I know it could be helpful for at least some of you who are not taking COMEDK seriously. Okay, after the admit card, location and things like that, I know that most of you have changed your minds giving COMEDK, but until now there is no official update that has come through COMEDK making any changes, so I am not a good person to talk about it right now, but I'll still say, if you can, give the examination. Okay, so next we have the Ananda Sagar College of Engineering, top 9th in KCET. Over here, CSE, the cutoff was 6584. Let's see the cutoff. Okay, just a second. Let's see the cutoff via COMEDK. It is 7819. Again, there's a kind of difference of almost around, I think, 1300. So 1300 difference is there. Let's take another course. Let's take Electronics and Communication Engineering, 10,755, and let's check it out. 10,055. You have Electronics and Communication, 17,651. You see that? And that's crazy. So my dear children, do not take it lightly. Please make sure you give both of them. And one more very important thing, if at all you feel that this year in KCET you had studied from us and basically we helped you in some ways, make sure you suggest your juniors about a course that we have just launched, that is 1 year online course for KCET 2027, and the price for that is rupees 3499. The classes are going to begin by June 2027. Dates are not given until now. It will be given to you. Your PU1, PU2, everything is going to be covered, and if by any chance any new student is watching this, you can go and enroll. Please understand, this is an yearly course. Okay? Yes. So that's about it. And finally, you have what? Bangalore Institute of Technology, KR Road, Bangalore. That is BIT. Over here you have these many college courses. CSE 8157 was the cutoff. Let's see the cutoff via COMEDK. It is 16,423, and now you tell me. That's like a 8,000 jump out there, and that's super crazy, right? Let's talk about ISC, Information Science and Engineering. Do we have it? Yes. 12,226. 66, sorry. Here it is 24,965. That is the difference. So please make sure that you take a wise decision. In the upcoming 3 days are there. Try your luck, give your best if you can, and there are so many things that are there. This year we could not do much things on YouTube. For COMEDK, for KCET we did okay. For COMEDK we were not able to do. I'll recommend you to watch COMEDK Launchpad, which was being given the previous year. So I do not teach anything in COMEDK, which is why I cannot tell you about any other resources which are there. This is something that I can be pretty sure of, and that is COMEDK Launchpad. Okay, it was being done the previous year. You can check for it. For each of the course, that is physics, chemistry, mathematics, was done. So yes, it can help you in some ways. Yeah, so I think that's all. I just want to thank you so much for being with me throughout and for supporting us. Lots of love to all of you guys. Make sure you give your best. Make sure you take wise decisions. Make sure you stay informed as well. Yeah, so that's all. Bye-bye. Lots of love.